Myself Dr. Vandana Patil, and today we are going to discuss the topic parse tree. Parse tree is a tree-like structure which has its efficient use in natural language processing, compiler design, etc. Parse tree is nothing but an ordered rooted tree that graphically represents the semantic information of a string which is derived from the context-free grammar. So sample parse tree is shown over here. So here you can see the tree is rooted with the root node which is S, and it has some child nodes, that is x1, x2 up to xn. So here this root node is called as root vertex, which is always a start symbol from your given grammar. Then it consists of vertex. So these vertex are labeled by the non-terminal symbols, and finally it has leaves. So these leaves are the terminal symbols or epsilon nodes for the given grammar. For derivation of a parse tree, there are two approaches, top-down approach and bottom-up approach. So in top-down approach, generally the parsing starts from start symbol S and it goes down to the tree leaves using the given productions. While in bottom-up approach, we start at the tree leaves, that is the terminal symbols, and then we go upward using the given grammar, which will derive the start symbol. The next term is the derivation or yield of a tree. So when we see or when we combine all the terminal nodes of the given parse tree, we get the yield of the parse tree. So basically the derivation or the yield of a parse tree is the final string which is obtained by concatenating the labels of the leaves of the tree from left to right, ignoring the null values. However, if all the leaves are null, the derivation or yield of the tree will be null. So for example, a tree is shown over here. So you can see it consists of leaf nodes. So if I combine all the terminal symbols present in the leaves of the given tree, I am getting the string that is ABA, ABB. So you can combine all the terminal symbols which are present in the leaves, which is nothing but called as derivation or yield of the parse tree. Now for the derivation of any string for the parse tree there are two types, leftmost derivation and rightmost derivation. So leftmost derivation is obtained by applying the production to the leftmost variable in each string, while rightmost derivation will be obtained by applying production to the rightmost variable in each string. So for example, let the context-free grammar given is as follows. So here we have four rules given for the non-terminal symbol x. So x is having the production rules. First is x plus x, second is x star x, next is x, and last one is the terminal symbol a. So here the leftmost derivation for the string a plus a star a will be as follows. So you can see over here from the tree also. So in step 1 we will expand. Obviously we will always start with the start symbol x. Then we will use the production rule, x derives x plus x in the first step. In the next step, the leftmost x will be replaced by its production rule, that is x derives a. Then in the next step, second x will be replaced by the production rule x star x. Now as we scan the tree from the left hand side, a is the terminal symbol, so there we cannot expand it. Next is the second x, which can be replaced with the production rule x derives small a. Again, as we go on the right side, the last x will be replaced by terminal symbol a. So in this way, with leftmost derivation, we are getting the given string a plus a star a. So for example, this is the example where we have to derive the given string using leftmost derivation. This is the for this, and these are the different steps used for deriving the given string using leftmost derivation. So all of you can see in every step we are expanding the leftmost symbol in the current rule, and as we go on scanning the string from left to right, we are expanding the leftmost variable first. Okay, so this is how we are deriving the given string with the help of leftmost derivation. So in the next lecture, we will study the rightmost derivation. Okay, so have a nice day.